Imagine, you are inside a dream, where time moves slowly, and every sound turns into a story. Keep your eyes closed, and let us begin. In a beautiful green village, there was a peaceful lake surrounded by tall trees and colorful flowers. Many animals lived there happily. Frogs jumped, birds sang, and ducks swam all day. Among them was a small duck named Dobby. But Dobby was not like the other ducks. While the other ducks laughed, played, and swam together, Dobby often sat alone. He watched others from a distance, too shy and too afraid to join them. "Why are you always alone?" asked a cheerful frog one day. Dobby looked down and softly replied, "I don't think anyone likes me. I'm not fast, I'm not strong, and I'm not as beautiful as the others." The frog smiled gently and said, "Happiness does not come from being the best. It comes from being yourself." But Dobby didn't believe it. Every day he tried to be like others. He tried to swim faster, quack louder, and act more confident. But every time he failed, his heart felt heavier. One evening, Dobby sat near the lake and whispered, "I just want to be happy." Cloud with rain middle. One day, a strong storm hit the village. Dark clouds covered the sky. Heavy rain poured down, and the wind howled loudly. The peaceful lake turned wild and dangerous. All the animals ran to find shelter. Dobby was scared. He tried to hide under a tree, but suddenly he heard a soft cry. "Help! Help me!" It was a tiny duckling, stuck in the middle of the stormy lake. The waves were strong, and the little duckling was struggling to stay afloat. All the other ducks were too afraid to go into the lake. "It's too dangerous," one duck shouted. "We can't risk our lives," said another. Dobby looked at the little duckling, trembling in fear. His heart began to beat fast. He was scared too, very scared. But something inside him said, "If you don't help, who will?" For the first time in his life, Dobby didn't think about himself. He didn't think about being weak or slow. He only thought about saving someone. Without wasting a second, Dobby jumped into the stormy lake. The cold water hit his body like ice. The waves pushed him back again and again. He struggled to move forward. "Come on, Dobby. You can do this," he whispered to himself. The wind roared louder, but Dobby didn't stop. Finally, he reached the little duckling. "Don't worry, I'm here," Dobby said, trying to stay calm. He gently held the duckling and started swimming back. It was the hardest thing he had ever done. Every moment felt like he might give up. But he didn't. Step by step, wave by wave, he kept going. And finally, he reached the shore. Rainbow ending. The storm slowly faded away. The sky cleared and the sun came out again. All the animals gathered around Dobby. The little duckling hugged him tightly and said, "Thank you for saving me." For the first time, Dobby saw something different in the eyes of others. Respect, love, pride. "You are the bravest duck among us," said one of the elder ducks. Dobby was surprised. "But I'm not strong or fast." The elder duck smiled and replied, "True strength comes from the heart. And today you showed us what real courage looks like." Dobby looked at the lake again. It was the same lake, the same place, but everything felt different. Because now Dobby felt different. He wasn't trying to be like others anymore. He was finally happy, just being himself. From that day on, Dobby was no longer the lonely duck. He became the happiest duck in the village. Not because he was perfect, but because he had found his true self. And every evening as the sun set over the lake, Dobby smiled. Not because life was easy, but because he had learned how to face it with courage and love. Lightbulb life lesson. You don't need to be the best to be happy. True happiness comes when you accept yourself and help others with a kind heart.